Hi, everybody. It's meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 days and 5 minutes. Just a quick reminder that Weather in 5 and the Joe and Joe Weather Show are available as podcasts, and you can find them on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify. And also, for those of you who are on my subscription website on Patreon, if you subscribe for a year, you get 15% off. So that offer is going to stand through the month of September. So check that out at patreon.com/meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Okay, so as we take a look at what's happening today, we are transitioning over into a warmer and more humid air mass, and as a result, we're seeing quite a bit of cloud cover in the Northeast down into the mid-Atlantic states. There's not a whole lot going on from the standpoint of rain out of this cloud cover. We have a high pressure that's moved offshore, a bit of an onshore flow that has developed, and as a result, we've got clouds and just a couple of spotty showers. Two things to note. We have Tropical Depression 15 off the North Carolina coast, moving slowly to the east-northeast, and except for maybe kicking up the surf a little bit today along south-facing shorelines, it really isn't an issue. So this is going to be going out, and it may still become a tropical storm to get another name out of the way. We had some showers and thunderstorms blowing up again in the central and southern plains. Those are moving eastward, but no impact on our weather here. And taking a look at the radar, you see at least as of 9 a.m. Eastern time, just some scattered showers around in parts of the Northeast. There's some showers down in parts of Virginia, West Virginia. The warm front to the south is going to be edging northward. That is going to be the next change to look ahead to as we see that warmer and more humid air push its way northward, and that'll trigger off perhaps some showers Wednesday morning. I think is the prime time for that during the early morning hours on Wednesday up until say about midday, and then gradually we'll see weather conditions improve after that. The round of rain that we're going to see here over the next 7 days, so this takes us right into our next early Tuesday morning, is really not amounting to much. We're seeing rainfall amounts from the Weather Prediction Center generally under a half inch, and in many areas from northeast Virginia to southern New England under a quarter of an inch. So for the most part, we are going to see dry weather conditions going forward. So let's take you through what we are expecting. Of course, for the rest of today, we're not going to see much going on other than clouds and temperatures that are going to hold in the 70s. As we said, for late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, we're going to get into a couple of showers. And then later in the day, there could be a shower or a thunderstorm. In between that, we're going to be warming up and heading up into the 80s again. Thursday, the same. 80s, so the chance that there could be a scattered shower or thunderstorm. And then we've got a cold front that's going to be coming through on Friday, and that is good news for the holiday weekend, because once the front passes, and I don't think there's going to be very much with this front, it'll probably pass through around the middle part of the day, and after that, high pressure builds in, and we've got a really good looking weekend here. This high is actually rather strong and going to be mostly to our south, so that's going to put us in some nice dry air, and that should last into through Sunday. And then Monday, Labor Day, you'll notice here, this is Sunday evening, a rather strong cold front is setting up across the Great Lakes with some showers and thunderstorms, and that front is going to be pushing eastward. And I think Monday should be fine for most of the day. It'll be a very warm and humid day on Monday, with maybe some late day thunderstorms as the front goes by. And then after that, just a quick peek into next week, that front's going to stall out along the East Coast, virtually right on top of us. And then we're going to have to deal with some waves of rain that'll be moving northward for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week. At least that is the early call. The other thing I want to show you is in terms of the humidity, if you follow the green areas here, this is dry air that is moving in. We of course just had that nice dry air mass for Sunday and yesterday. That is obviously pulling out, and we're turning warmer and more humid. But where you see all that dark green, those are dew points down in the 50s and 40s, and that is very dry air that is going to be moving in, and that comes in over the weekend. So here we are for this week, and I'll just show you here our humidity pulling out, warmer, more humid air coming in for the next several days. Friday, here's our cold front. We'll see what that dark green is. That's low humidity, and that comes in for Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday. Looks like that low humidity holds on through the day Sunday, and then Monday, as we go back into a southwest flow ahead of the cold front, then the humidity levels are going to come up again. Just real quick, I want to take a look at the tropics with respect to what's going on as far as two tropical systems that we have. Of course, we have the tropical depression, and you see it here off the North Carolina coast. Looks like the convection has been increasing this morning. It has a little bit of a sheared look to it. There's not a whole lot going on the western side. So we'll see if the Hurricane Center does anything with this later today as far as strengthening into a tropical storm. In the meantime, we still have this very well-defined low pressure area that's moving across the central Caribbean, and it looks very well organized. There's an Air Force reconnaissance aircraft that is headed in there. It's not a question of whether this has a circulation center. It does, but it's a question of whether that circulation center is well defined. They had experienced some gale force winds just off the coast of Haiti with this, so they could very well be that the Air Force reconnaissance aircraft is going to find a tropical depression or a tropical storm when it gets there. And in terms of the ultimate track, we're looking at a system that's going to basically go to the west, and it might stay, it looks like the hurricane tracking models have shifted a little bit further to the north overnight, and we could wind up seeing a track that stays over the water longer and perhaps taking it westward into the southern part of the Yucatan Peninsula, into Belize, and then on westward, ultimately maybe coming out on the Pacific side. This doesn't look like it's going to be able to move up into the Gulf of Mexico and pose any problems. So as far as the rest of today goes, we've got these clouds around. The sun tries to poke through every once in a while. There's the odd shower here and there. Temperatures will be in the 70s most of the day in most places. We'll be back up into the 80s on Wednesday, mid to upper 80s Thursday, and probably Friday, and then the humidity is going to be plummeting for the Labor Day holiday weekend. Lots of sunshine for Saturday, lots of sunshine for Sunday, sun and clouds for Monday, Labor Day, with the late day shower or thunderstorm. Joe and Joe Weather Show tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern Time on my YouTube channel, so be sure to tune in for that, and we'll see you later.